Hi family, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am OYOKO, but you could call me V. And today's topic is attachment styles. I've been reading more about the attachment theory and why knowing your attachment style is crucial when creating emotional bonds with fellow human beings. So let me give you a definition first. According to psychoanalyst and psychologist John Bowlby, who is the originator of the attachment theory, we develop our attachments during childhood, early childhood, and it predetermines the lasting impact on our development and mental functioning. So he describes attachment as a lasting psychological connectedness between human beings, and that attachments of various kinds are formed through the repeated act of attachment behaviors or attachment transactions, a continuing process of seeking and maintaining a certain level of proximity to another specified individual. However, counter arguments were made by behaviorists suggesting that the reason why we developed attachments so early on is because of learned behavior. Our primary caregivers provided love, safety, nourishment, etc., and therefore we became attached to them. So Bowlby did not double down. He made this stance again by saying that children are born with the innate drive to form attachments with their caregivers because in most cases they would receive protection, care, and so on, which will increase their survival. So according to him, the attachment theory is an evolutionary theory where babies are pre-programmed to form attachments in order to stay alive. Then we have Mary Ainsworth, who was a developmental psychologist, and she's very well known for the strange situation assessment and for her further contribution to the attachment theory. So the strange situation assessment was a study where children were observed ranging from the age of 12 months to 18 months. And they were put in 3 different groups where the caregiver would briefly leave the room and then later rejoin. And they did this because they wanted to know how the infants would respond to temporary stress because their caregiver is out of sight. So based on her research and the observations during this assessment, she concluded that there were 3 different attachment styles. So I'm going to read them for you now. So we have the secure attachment style. So with this one, children felt that they could depend on their caregivers. When they were separated, they felt distress, but they felt joy when they, re-entered the room. So they knew that they could depend on their caregivers because they would return. So the second one is the ambivalent insecure attachment style, or the anxious resistant insecure attachment style. And with this one, children felt very distressed when their parent left the room and felt like they could not depend on them when they needed them the most. And then you have the third one, which is the avoidant insecure attachment style, also known as the anxious insecure attachment style, where children did not show any preference towards a stranger or the actual caregiver. This is because of, negligence or abuse, parents not giving the emotional support that these children needed at the time. Then you have the last one, the fourth one, which was discovered by two researchers, Main and Solomon, and they named it the disorganized or the disoriented attachment style. So with this one, children didn't really know what to do because they were confused or disoriented because, for instance, caregivers were very inconsistent in their behavior, so they didn't really know what to do. So they became a source of comfort but also a source of fear. So it was just very inconsistent, and therefore they were very inconsistent and disorganized in their behavior. I was reading about this and I thought this is super interesting, and I just wanted to know where the foundation was in relation to the attachment styles that we know today. Okay, so there is a 4-category model created by Bartholomew and Horowitz in 1991. And in this model, you can see the adult attachment styles that is based on the attachment styles that is created or developed throughout infancy, which is relevant for you if you want to know your attachment style. So I will put that information in the description below, and I found a quiz that you could fill up. There's no promotion here. I just like to look up things and then fill in tests and then examine myself. But if you are interested, you can, find everything in the description below and do your own test and see what kind of attachment style you have. So these 4 adult attachment styles are secure, anxious preoccupied, dismissive avoidant, and fearful avoidant. So go and check those out. So in conclusion, attachment styles are expectations that people have developed based on their relationship that they had with their primary caregivers when they were infants. So according to this theory, our first primary attachment will heavily influence our adult relationships. So work relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, and so on. So our first interaction that we had has defined what a relationship is, how it looks like, how it should be, and we will most likely continue this pattern if we do not, change it. If we are not aware of this attachment style, then we are unable to identify and change this. And it's also called, like within psychology, the continuity hypothesis, I think. The continuity hypothesis. Yeah, just do your research on this. If you do not have the secure attachment style, you're not doomed for life. You are still able to change this. You just need to put in the work. There's just so much information available that I couldn't include everything I wanted in this video. So please do check the references and the resources that I used to make this video in the description below. And use your favorite search engine to do more in-depth work, because there's a lot of information there about this. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you already knew your attachment style, if this is something completely new to you, let me know what you think. And yeah, I hope you have a great day or night, and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to support this channel by hitting the subscribe button, by liking this video, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. So I hope you are well. I hope you go well. I hope you stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces.